Well, this was overdue for me to return to Let's Make a Soccer Team, but here we are. Stuckenschmidt is indeed retiring, which means we got a new cutscene, a new song that I never heard before in this game. He's one of several players who will be leaving the club as we experience significant roster turnover, but one thing that's going to stay the same is our main sponsor remains Systol. I took a look at some of the privileges that are being offered, but there's nothing too major happening in regards to privileges, just maintenance for bases that we don't currently have. So I'm just going to take the most money that I can for the time being, unless I can get a 1-year deal. Oh, I can actually get a 1 year for El Spigris. And in addition to the 19 million, we also, it doesn't tell us, but we also got added the extra money for our TV deal. Now, I advised earlier when Stuckenschmidt announced his retirement that he should consider becoming an assistant coach. This is now what has come of it. Maybe not the best coach, I dare say Frank is better. On the other hand, I think the sentimental value and the fact he's tactical fitness diamond is very good. I'm going to call him up, save myself some money, because he's not that much worse than Frank, if he's even worse at all. And for the first time in a while, I'm going to shuffle some kit numbers around. I'm going to give Bynel Ryan's number, because I think he's going to be a very good strike partner for Bins from here on out. And now I can finally do what I've been advised to do for a couple of seasons now, and that is bump up our annual ad costs significantly so I can finally improve the profile of the club and get out of this holding pattern. But since I am bumping up the annual ad costs, I think we can get away with 25 euros and 4,000 season tickets. Oh, 21 Fresh has opened up Barcelona. And in fact, given our financial situation, I think I can justify taking them up on that offer. An expensive camp. Are we really ready for Barcelona World Number 1 yet? I think rather than leading our team to that slaughterhouse, I go with Valladolid and Espanyol. And the strategy week, he suggests attacking training for Barcelona, which actually makes the flavor text very accurate description of the camp because it played up the strikers that come out of Barcelona. Time to pull the trigger on the large stadium, and it's actually cheaper now than it was last season. Good sign, because that means the economy has gone down, which means it's the best time to be buying. So depending on how much money we have as the season goes on, I may make additional upgrades to the training grounds or the clubhouse. This is not the upper limit of where I'll take the ad costs either. Over the next few seasons, I'll try and ramp it up to the maximum of 7.5 million euros. And we've also got Klasner and Kelsering that are overdue a call up. Now there's space on the roster for them, I can bring them up. We need them because I only have 2 registered forwards and only 6 registered defenders. But I think the point of this first friendly at least is to just try and play some players into form. So I've gone full second string, well, except for Kosaka. They almost immediately scored. Tau. Muller gets it back. The keeper probably should have saved it. Didn't make it. Substitutions made. You get 5 in friendlies, but it didn't make a difference. We still conceded. Bins is going to equalize it again, though. Really nice strike. Well, there it is. 2-2 against Valladolid. Not going to put much stock in that result. A completely new 11 for the second friendly. These are the 11 that didn't start the first game as we take on Espanyol and the dreaded F. To be precise, Luis Garcia F. An F is going to draw a penalty. And it gets scored. Oh, there we go. Not sure what actually happened there. Okay, it's been given to Bekaraf. We're going to draw again, which is about what we expected given the relative strength of the teams. Espanyol, good side. Would have liked to have beaten them though. But even after those 2 friendlies to try and get the players match fit again, their condition is still looking quite low, so going to need a condition session ahead of the tournament if we want to do anything in this American Club Cup because we know how strong the opposition can be. See, even the LA Galaxy, who you wouldn't consider a prime opponent within North America, at least at the time of this game's release. Maybe now the MLS is stronger, but even here, difficult opponent. Gonna have to throw my best lineup at it and hope for the best. Actually ended up going with Dobner though over Gieson because I figure if we make it past this round, I'll use Gieson for the semi-final. I want Dobner to get more playing time. And he was also in good form, which so was Gieson, but there you go, Geiger rebounding. Oh, Bynel, good chance to make it 2. Ben's also with a chance. Okay, it gets in eventually, but that was a cluster fudge. A cluster that all but guarantees our safe passage to the next round. Well, if it wasn't guaranteed, that just seals it. They are going to get a consolation goal. Mulder with a good shot in the box. One is indeed all they're going to get as full-time blows, and we're through. And here is that next round now against Montevideo. I've noticed so far my commentary is a lot more chill, less salty. I think I'm just happy to be recording again because I found it difficult to find the energy to do so over the past week. Oh, this is a really good start. Kelsering just got called up. Grey hair on an 18-year-old. Oh, that's poor defense on the cusp of half-time, but Russo blows it only for us to also blow the clearance, put it straight back in him. Could say that's a lack of experience on Baumgart's part. Usually he plays right mid instead of right defense, and he's also played Russo onside for the brace. If we don't win the American Club Cup now, there is a chance we never do in our playthrough, because once you qualify for Europe, you're ineligible to play in these extra tournaments because they use the same match dates as the European competitions. The International Club Cup, which is the games into Toto, is the most extreme example. Muller's going to keep us in it. But what I was going to say is the International Club Cup is up to 6 games back-to-back because it's a 8-team knockout tournament, 3 of them in fact, and each round is 2 legs. Binns has put us in the lead. And because those 6 games are scheduled from weeks 1 to 3 of July, it means you can't do camps or tours either if you qualify for the International Club Cup. That's the insurance goal. Great header. And we're through to the final. Cottbus wants Erdmann, but for multiple reasons, I'm going to have to reject them outright. The least of which is I don't have another right back that can replace him. And our lineup for this final looks like this. Similar look to last time. Bynel coming in for Kelsering. We've got Schenk instead of Eibler. Baumgart is going to play right back again. It was the only way I could put all of our informed players on the field at once. Because Eibler and Schenk were only in okay when most of our starters are in good form. That's why Schenk sat out the last game. Oh, no. Oh, somehow we got away with that, but that through ball should have sank us. Oh, that. So they just get us on the long shot instead. A recent video comment has encouraged me to use go for a goal and push forward more often than I have been up until now. Go for a goal worked in the last game, but this might be it. The only solace we can take is that we have been beaten by a truly great team. It doesn't mean I'm particularly happy that we only finished runners-up rather than champions. And just to kick us while we're down, it turns out AS Leipzig have gone and won their International Club Cup group, so they're going to be playing in the Euro Club Cup this season. No point dwelling on missed opportunities now. We've just got to look to the season ahead. We've got a really early opportunity to get one back on a Dorks team. You know, this player popularity PR thing hasn't worked the last couple of times, even though it sounded like the player was getting really popular. The opening game of the season against Cone. This is a good chance for us to put 3 points on the board, especially since they're playing 3 at the back, which should make them vulnerable on the wings. Dobner gets the first starting goal with Geeson planned for the derby match. Oh, that's a nervous start to the game. Bynel gets booked almost... Well, I can't say it was almost immediate. We were 18 minutes 53 in. That's a good save for Dobner. Real opportunity on the other end, though. Almost scored on the play leading up to this corner. Oh, almost scored there too. Oh, Kelsering, the super sub. Oh, you've got to do better than that. Oh, that's a second yellow for Bernd Schneider. Both fouls coming in the midfield. But yeah, they're really stretched thin back here. And that was probably a clean tackle, to be honest. They're going to be a little bit unlucky to concede like that, especially because the keeper actually made the save. We deserved the goal, but maybe not in this exact circumstance. But yeah, you can see the ball has just crossed the line before he's made that save. And full time immediately afterwards. And yeah, you've got a guy who could pass for Kelsering's father. In that case, a bit unfortunate that Kelsering did not make the starting lineup. Bynel is in better form. But if it's like last game, I think there's a chance he gets on later. AS Leipzig still looking quite formidable, though not so formidable that we should consistently be behind them on the league table. Gotta say. So with our 30k stadium still in progress, we're back in this 15k thing that has no roof. But despite the lack of roof on a rainy game, it looks like it's a sellout, which just goes to show the power of the ad costs that I had overlooked until now. As for the game, not a lot to speak of so far. It's a good save from Geeson, but you expect him to make that save because it was outside the box. We're keeping up the pressure there here. They're unable to clear it, but now they... Oh, not... Oh, there. That lets them off the hook. Some trouble at the other end, though. This corner kick. Oh, Geeson, you have to make that save. That was a very slow looping header. Working the ball on the other end. We've got the numbers. Ben's a little bit clumsy, but he gets the shot off just in time, and that's the equaliser. I need to get some subs on. I forgot to sub after the goal. I've now made those with just a few minutes left, and they are mostly attacking subs. I still feel like we've got a good chance of winning this. Wouldn't be upset at a draw at this point. Maybe we can make something happen. Well, probably not now. And the ref agrees. Last clearance. It's time to end the game. And yes, as for our stadium situation, we are running on 15k until we get the new thing in. So that's going to be at the end of week 3, September. Spall is now out for a month, which is not going to do his ability to play regularly much good. A fair few players actually that I want to get more playing time somehow, but we also need to be getting results, and Bremen is a team that I can't afford to put any second stringers in against unless they're in really good form. Trying 4-3-3 for the first time this season. Oh, that's a good move from Kelsering. He should have dribbled though. I realise that sounds silly. He did dribble. He just didn't dribble enough. This on the other... Oh, no. Blocked. Need to get out of half-time here with Owo taking the throw-wo. Clearance. Oh, Close manages to close out that play. And the problem of trying to go for a goal is that, well, I honestly don't think it was even us getting overexposed down the other end. Just a header that was too well placed for anyone to get to, and that's going to be our first loss of the season. Well, second counting the American Club Cup, but you know what I mean. We started the season 0-0-0 in the league. We're now 1-1-1. Now I'm hoping this next game is one where we can make it 2-1-1 and in the process play a few players that I normally wouldn't get game time. Duisburg, they've been yo-yoing between first and second division. And we're immediately under some pressure here. This is the second corner they've gotten in just 7 minutes. Nobody marking anyone. I don't think we've been in their third of the pitch once, and we've just gone 2-0 down against a team I thought we were going to stop. Update as we approach the 2/3 part of the game. We still haven't had a meaningful touch in their third of the field. Oh, here we go. We finally got something going. That's going to be across the bins, and as soon as we get it up their end, we immediately score. But is this too little too late? Maybe not, because there's another good ball to Beinel. Oh, he's Ryan touched it. He gets another chance, though. Ludwig, I can hardly believe that we salvaged this match. I was going to say, imagine if we somehow win from here, but no, we don't have enough time. The referee calls it. And that makes it feel like a bit of a hollow comeback because it just highlights how easily we could have won that match had we not played like a team allergic to the football for 70 minutes. Also, where is Bayern? How did Bayern lose 3 out of 4 to start the season? So that's going to wrap things up for this episode. It'll be good for me to get back into the swing of things because I know the start of this season was long overdue. And next episode we start with Leverkusen.